What's up? I'm so sorry I'm late. What's up, everybody? How you doing? What's up, everybody? Hopefully I'm all messed up here. I couldn't get into streaming on OBS. It was a disaster. I'm so sorry. I'm here. I'm going to start, promoting the show right now. But thank you so much for being here. Oh, my goodness. I'm so nervous. Let me just edge this. No edging to me tonight. My stuff is up. I'm doing it. Here we go. So I'm like super late. I'm like 10 minutes late. Oh my God. I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm gonna need to get feedback from you guys in the chat about my microphone and all that fun stuff. Let me just get going. My very first time. Just broke my cherry right now, my YouTube cherry, so bear with me. No, that's not it. I was so happy that it finally, I got in, because it's like password. I'm like, it's on my phone. I don't know. I should have had it ready. I'm so sorry. It was like one of the last things I was worried about. I want to set up topics and all other types of stuff, so it is what it is. Let me just... Oh, are they going to ask me to do this again? Please don't ask me to do this again. Forget it. Sorry, folks. I can't see the chat, so I have to log in. I'm going to be talking about a bunch of different stuff tonight. I'm super political, but I'm going to try not to be too political about everything tonight. So I want to keep it fun. We're going to talk about Kanye. Kanye's lost his ever-loving mind, and it's pretty funny. So I'm gonna I'm trying to log into the chat. Forgive me. Try another way. Man, I'm trying. There we go. It's so difficult. Yes, it's me. Man, it's so ridiculous. If you don't have a... There we go. If you don't have, your password for this, it's pretty tough. Like, I use my phone for everything. So for the past, honestly, about 2 years, I've been trying to learn this. It's pretty sad. I mean, I don't have, oh, come on. What is this? I don't have, Thank you. Finally, I'm in. Can I see the chat now, please? I don't have any excuse except I'm being kind of scared and lazy, I guess. But I just want everything to be good. I'm clearly not, super ready, but it's my first stream, and I promise you I'm going to do my every single show from here on out is going to be better and better and better. So it's my first one. Bear with me, so... Man, they're still bugging me. Yes, this is me. Leave me. Come on. I wish I'm gonna have some music in case moments like this happen again. No, I don't want to. Whatever. Come on. Continue to YouTube. Please show me the damn chat. I'm begging you. For the love of God, that's not the chat. Oh boy. Yeah, I you know what? One thing that kind of messed me up too. I'm making excuses, but I kind of making up excuses. I had I can't see the damn chat. Yeah, I closed the window because you're not letting me in. I started with StreamYard, and I was doing it with StreamYard, and then I swapped over to OBS, and I was just, slowly picking at it day by day, looking at it, trying to get used to everything. And then my boy Dark Match Steve, he was showing me and explaining a little bit about StreamYard again. So I was like, let me go back to StreamYard. I'm from Boston, by the way. I'm sorry. It's StreamYard. It's just the way it is. I'm gonna try and, um, you know, calm down my Boston accent a little bit, but tough shit. This is what you get. Yeah, so I was trying to stream it, and I'm like, the hell, I'm going back to OBS. So I came on tonight, and I'm like, going through everything on OBS, and yeah, that's where I am right now. I'm trying to get into the chat so I can see the chat. All I know is this. I'm like 10 minutes late, and I finally got in. I'm like, just stream. I don't care. I'll figure it all out. I'm still behind here, but I'll figure it out. Man, this is a pain in the butt. See, and like, it's kind of, I don't know if it's this exact same way for StreamYard, but like, I'm terrified that you guys can see certain things that you're kind of not supposed to be able to see. I need like a second monitor, but it is what it is. So I promise I'll get to my regularly scheduled chit chat. 1 second. Boop. Oh my god. This is frustrating. I don't know why it's doing this to me. How about this? I'm so sorry. All right, let's go. I gotta see the chat because it's gonna drive me up the wall here. Here we go. So, man, I don't know if it's too loud, too quiet. What's going on? 2 minutes ago. I hope that means it started 2 minutes ago. Man, I can't see a dang thing. How about this? Whoops, get out of that. I'm gonna do it a different way. Bear with me, I promise. I'm gonna get this party. Oh, it says live. There we go. What's up? Lily, Maddie P, what up? Finally, I can see the chat now. I couldn't see the chat a second ago. The heck with the chat on here. I'll deal with it later as we go. All right. So let me just share this out real quick. There we go. You're live, Scott. Thank you. Yo. All right, now I can hear how loud this thing is too, so that's a good thing. All right, come on, let's go. I want to. Hey, like the stream, guys. Come on, you know this. You guys are both professionals. You guys are pros. Now I can hear myself. It's not good. I'm just gonna tweet this out and share it on a couple of places, and we're good to go. And then I will just make sure that's good. There we go. Good to go. All right. Actually, I do have to share that with my cousins. Hopefully, they're gonna pop in here. We'll see. And there you go. All right. I promise I won't look at this anymore. No more distractions. Woo! Lily! Thank you guys so much for being here. Oh, man, I'm so nervous all day about this. Let me tell you. It has been nerve-wracking because, you know. I just wanted to have everything correct. It didn't go that way, but we're here. We are. That button. Oh, I'm a mess. But we're doing it. Let's go through it here. So the first thing that I want to show you guys was Kanye. First of all, let me just say this before I get to the Kanye stuff. Let me just first of all, I'm just gonna give a little something about myself here. Man, I'm such a distracted mess. Let's go. I need a producer. I don't have Jimmy here. Like Alex has Jimmy. I don't have Jimmy to yell at. Damn it, it's all on me. Let's go. Let's go. Man, I had something pulled up all ready to go, and then what do you know? While this is waiting, right? So, I want to do this literally my whole life. You can kind of probably figure out my age by just, doing some quick math. But, the first, radio influence that I really ever had was Rush Limbaugh and Howard Stern. And I wanted to do it forever, but they have a certain at least old Howard Stern, we know the deal. He's not the same man that he used to be. And rest in peace, the great Rush Limbaugh. But, and Bubba Clem, Bubba the Love Sponge, too. Don't forget him. And there's been tons of different greats. Jerry Callahan, Kirk Minahan, and a bunch of other people that I've always been like, man, I want to do this so bad. And it wasn't because they made it look easy, because clearly it's not easy. But, and then over the years, and then radio turned into, podcasts and streaming and YouTube and all that stuff. So, I've been watching all these people for so long, and don't get me wrong, I love being in the chat. By the way, if somehow I figure this out, and let's say in Fantasyland that I get higher than Joe Rogan, who is the peak of the mountain. We all know that. Let's say that. I just want to make sure everybody knows I love Alex Stein. I consider him a dear friend. I love him to pieces. Most of you guys know that I moderate for him and do, whatever I can do. I'll do some edits, t-shirt designs, whatever he needs. I am there for him. I love that dude so much. I love you, Alex, dude. You gave me, you saw some talent and you plucked it out from the chat. And I am truly grateful forever, believe me. But yeah, like I'm trying to say, if I somehow figured this out and was, even close to Rogan's status, I will still be in every single chat for Alex Stein, because that's my dude. That's my brother. I love you, Alex. Love Alex Stein. Everybody knows that by now. But anyway, I want to do this for so long. There's been so many different influences in my life. I could go on and on and on all day long. I worked with Turtle Boy on certain things and watched him grow from just, a blogger on Facebook to, having his own website, super successful and all this stuff. I don't know how much you guys how much you know Turtle Boy, but he's local here in Massachusetts. I'm from Boston, if you can't tell from my accent. Turtle Boy was a huge influence, man. He was, I saw him do it, and man, all these people, Alex, Turtle Boy, Rush Limbaugh, Howard Stern, everybody in Bubba, all these people, they have their own way. And I'm like, man, I just want to be able to be, and I'm not saying those guys aren't natural. Matter of fact, one of the biggest reasons I love Alex Stein is because of how natural. He's the same person on and off camera. He is one of the most genuine, kind, funny, also ruthless, mega mind geniuses you'll ever see. He's amazing. Anyway, I could do this all day. I can ball wash all day. No, but and radio voices. Like I could be like, oh, WWK Rock in the house, 99.9 The Fire. Like, I don't want to do that, It's like, and God bless people who do it. They can do it. It's just, it's not my strong point. It's not my cup of tea. I have, I have my own way to do it. I just want my own way. And the thing that I'm kind of getting to this whole thing is that sitting on the sidelines for so many years and wanting to be able to just give my opinion to the whole world, not that I don't love being in the chat with everybody. I love it. It's easier. It's fun. I can just, if I think of something funny, I can rewrite it a few times and, make it perfect. And boom. Here, it's kind of like, boom, I'm on my toes. You know what I mean? It's like quick-witted right now. Let's go. There's no edits. So, well, there will be when I edit this and post little clips of it. But yeah, so I just wanted to give be able to, give my opinions out to the world. Shout out to the Glarer. The Glarer is another dude who I just started seeing him. Sorry, there's a local case here. It's gotten national news, but there's a local case here in Boston of this woman, Karen Reed. I'm going to be talking about that. Not all the time, but I will be talking about it. Real quick about her, she... everybody thought, we just all believed what the hell we saw in the news. And it was in January 29th, I believe 2022. My mind's all over the place because of this mess, and I wanted to give you guys the best first show I could possibly give you. So, normally I know all these things right off the top of my head, but this is where we are right now. But so real quick, Karen Reed, on the news they showed her arrested. She was angry and backed into her boyfriend, who was a Boston police officer, and that's it. And then, she just like everybody, you guys all know. What's up, everybody? Matthew Adams, my dog. What's up? I'm so sorry. I couldn't pull the chat up on my computer so I could see it live, but I'm looking. I love you guys so much. Thank you, Matthew, Maddie, Pete. I'm a natural. Oh, dude, I love you for that. Believe me, I'm nervous as all heck right now. But, so real quick, does the Karen Reed thing? Just like everything you see on the news. Oh, let's. Believe everything you see. I believed it. I even knowing better than to believe the news, I still did it. And I'm like, oh yeah, just lays guilty. Oh well. Maybe I don't even know. A year later or something like that, Turtle Boy does a story and he explains how it's so convoluted and crazy. If you guys don't know what about Karen Reed, I'll get into it on a different day. It's my first stream. I just want to kind of get as much stuff off my chest as I possibly can, because believe me, there are libraries of books of shit I want to get off my chest. But so it turns out that Karen Reed didn't. This is she's going through her second trial right now, and it's a freaking disaster. She didn't kill the guy, her beloved boyfriend. He went into the house. He was beaten to death. They left him outside to die. He didn't die in the house. He died outside in the cold. Woman in the house, Jen McCabe, got caught texting at 2:27 a.m. How's long to dying cold? And it's a really convoluted case, and I know a lot of you guys don't probably know too much about it, but it's where, I was already following Turtle Boy since '07 or whatever the hell it was, and I started watching the Glarer and all these other people who do it's not really my cup of tea, but but I'm kind of getting into it. At least for the Karen Reed stuff, I pay attention. It's local. This woman's been treated just like how Trump has, with lawfare and bullshit, and it's tricking her. So, it's interesting, but it's at the same time, any single one of us could be Karen Reed if you go against the people in power. I mean, this stuff it goes all the way, at least in Massachusetts, basically to the top of government, everywhere in between. It's twisted, but I don't want to get bogged down with it. But I was just gonna say that's where I met the Glarer, and watching him, I'm like, man. And I'm not saying he made it easy. He's fantastic at it. But I'm watching him. I'm like, you know what? The more and more and more and more people I see, honestly, with Alex, it's kind of Alex Stein. I'm like, maybe I can't do this because Alex is one of a kind, and I would never try to say that I'm anywhere close to him. I love him, believe me. And I'm not saying the glare is bad. I'm putting my foot in my mouth here. But just watching all these people, and you know, I'm like, I'm stuck in the chat. This is for the Karen Reese stuff, and I am stuck in that chat. I cannot, you know, and there's a, you know, 5, 10, 12,000 people in there who all feel like me and all want to get their, you know, opinions out there. So that's what kind of pushed me even further, because editing videos is fun, making music is fun. I love it. I enjoy it. And like Alex Stein has been my biggest muse. Everything he does, I just immediately find, you know, just something natural comes out where I'm like, I know what to edit. I can put that and put that in. The guy is like a modern day Michael Scott. All right, I gotta stop ball washing my boy. He really is. I love you. He retweeted out that I'm doing a stream. Like, I didn't even ask him, man. I love you for that. I really, truly do. I can't. I wasn't even expecting it. Honestly, it was my first one, and I'm like, kind of a little terrified of it. So I'm like, maybe if there's like nobody watching, I can do this a few times and get away with it. But who do we got? Truth is Unbreakable's here. What's up, darling? I'm so glad you made it. Thank you so much, guys. Oh, this is wonderful. I don't know how much lag there is, but if I look at the screen and I see my goofy face and my giant forehead, I'll crack. So let me just not look at that. But I'm gonna get to the stuff. I'm gonna get to it. But let me just wrap it up. The introductions here. I plan on doing like an opening monologue type of thing. As I do this more, I'm going to try and do it 3 days a week, and then eventually 5. And I'm going to pray to the Lord Almighty above in Jesus' name that I could do this for a living, but we'll see. I mean, you know, I'm just going to have fun with it right now. I'm fine financially. I'm doing all right. So, you know, but I'd love to do this, man. When I see Alex hosting, like one of the things I was going to show later, I had a bunch of little backup stuff to do. Alex hosts debates, and he does debates. Man, I love them. Love them. I've always liked debates, you know. Teachers growing up would always say, like, oh, you should be a lawyer. Because, you know, and it's like, I wasn't even trying to argue. But then as I grew older, and teachers would say it, I'm like, yeah, maybe I should be a lawyer. But then you look into it, and I looked into, you know, into law in college, and you know, I'm an idiot for probably not doing it, but I talked to so many lawyers. I have friends who are lawyers, friends' dads and uncles and whoever. You see, meet people at weddings and all this fun stuff, and they're like, you know, if you become a successful lawyer, you're golden, you're loaded. But to get there, and there's so many people, it's almost like the entertainment business. You know, there's so many people there. By the way, as time goes on, I'll show you guys some clips and stuff. But I wanted to be an actor when I was younger, and man, I went to so many auditions, and I don't want to tell you guys my real age because I want y'all to think whatever you do, because I know I look younger for my age. But I used to go to auditions all the time, and it was like, oh, you're too old. You look way too old to, you know, play a 7-year-old. Or, dude, you don't look close enough to play 17. And it's like, I'm 19, or, you know, whatever the hell. If I'm 16, I'm going for something. And they're like, listen, this is, you know, for someone who's graduating high school, you look like you should be in elementary. It was like, it would never work. I fought and fought and fought and kept fighting those feelings of just giving up. And, man, it was always on my mind. But long story short, I moved to Vegas in 94, and I got a couple acting gigs. I got to do, I mean, this isn't a good acting gig, I guess, but it was cool for me. And if anybody out there can find it, please. I did an introductory video for new hirees at Planet Hollywood. And I thought it was so great because I'm like, Planet Hollywood? You got Demi Moore, Bruce Willis, Schwarzenegger, and I think somebody else owned the place. You know, maybe they'll pass it around. Somebody, oh, I liked that guy. He's funny. The guy who was in the kitchen, yeah. Yeah, right, that's my fantasy. But I was out there and taking drama courses or whatever at UNLV, and I realized to myself that, like, they were gonna put me in a couple. They had me audition for a couple of, not even like public plays, but like private stuff. And I went to a couple of them, and I'm like, man. And not that Shakespeare's not great. I do like to read. So I don't really like reading, but I like what I get after reading. I get the information, and but I was like, man, I'm not a Shakespearean actor. I want to be, Leonardo DiCaprio. I want to be, I just want to go straight into movies. I don't want to hold the skull and say, therefore they though them Shakespeare. I didn't want to do that. It wasn't my bag. And I understand the whole, the concept, and it's like, if I wanted to be a stand-up comedian, I don't just get to be on a sitcom right away. I figured that out. And but I realized, I'm like, man, music is my biggest passion of all at the time, especially. Still one of my biggest, but so I came home, and I've been in bands before, rap bands, punk bands, metal bands, hardcore bands, and stuff. So, I joined in with my buddies, and we played up and down the East Coast wherever we could. And I gave up on acting. Like, I was, this is obviously years later, but I got to be an extra in a couple of Adam Sandler movies, and just in the background, total background. It's just extra, but it's something. So I never really gave up on it, but I don't try to do it no more. So I guess it's if I've been writing a script for Alex and Lila, it's kind of done, but I'm just going over it over and over again. I don't know when to really spring it on to Alex, and I told him about it 8 months ago or something. It's awesome. He wanted to be like midnight threat level from The Office. So, and I kind of did too, but I wanted to be like sort of a little bit more serious. And then I kind of went through a bunch of rewrites because I'm like, why the hell do I want to be serious? It's a comedy movie, but hopefully one day you'll see it. But if that ever happened, believe me, it would be like two of my favorite loves in the world coming together to be one holy union under God. Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff on the burners, baby. We burning. So let me get into. Oh, Hannah, my daughter's here. I love you, baby. I'm gonna get into some of this Kanye stuff, and I'm wondering what you guys, if you guys have heard of what this crazy dude is up to. Oh, that's way old. Let's see here. Come on. Yeah, so Kanye came back. Now, I've always been, I always liked Kanye's music, even when, he was like, George Bush hates white people, or hates black people, whatever he said back in the day. And he was next to Mike Myers, he's like, hey. So, now I'm thinking about it, I hope, YouTube, please be cool, this isn't me, I didn't say this stuff. So this lunatic, but like I said, Kanye's music is the shit. There's a bunch of, a lot of it, bunch of it is trash, but he's got so many hit songs. I don't even know when he started. When did he start, guys? Do you guys know when he started? I see the Threat level midnight. Yeah, Matthew Adams. By the way, I love Matthew Adams. I love all you guys. You know that. But Matthew Adams, dude, thank you so much for being here. I love you to pieces, bro. But let me get back to this. Kanye, this crazy lunatic, sprung up 21 hours ago. Where is it? All right, so right here. Free Puffy. This maniac came in with Free Puff. Let me come back down here so we can... I don't know what it looks like on here. This lunatic said, Free Puff. I'm like... Now, you know, like, he was like, oh, I love everybody so much, I even love Hitler and shit. And it's like, I understood. People like to, gaslight and be like, did you hear what he said? And we all know, like, yeah, he's saying, like, if Jesus was here, Jesus wouldn't like what, well, Jesus is here, but you know what I mean, like, in the flesh, standing there. Jesus wouldn't approve of Hitler, but he would still love him. Love is discernment. It's not that crappy, not crappy. It's that wonderful feeling, the butterflies you get in your stomach. That's not what love is. Love can cause those feelings, but that's not what love is. Love is discernment. Sometimes love sucks. And I'm not saying, when you break up with somebody, that's a different kind of love, because love can bring good and bad feeling. What is this dinging going on? You guys hear? It's like, it's like YouTube, like, you better not play that Kanye shit. Take that where it goes, buckaroo. Oh yeah, I gotta go on the other page. He's like, please remember, I'm only 35 days into this year. Oh, come on, this guy. So, Doc Match Steve, if you guys don't know him, I love him to pieces, another good friend. He's been doing a show for it so long, like, he just comes on and he's a natural. And he's from Bubba Army, Bubba the Love Sponge sector of the world. Man, what is that rangy-danging going on? I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it is throwing me off. It's throwing me off. Where am I here? Over here, Archie. Bingo. So, where the hell was I? In my brain. I forgot where I was in my brain. Anyway, that's going to happen 500 times, because I got like 17 trillion things going on in my brain, and I'm trying to get like one out at a time. Big, catchment system, small spigot. Old, broken, small spigot. I said spigot. And I'm trying to be clear here, because as you can see, this is about to get a little cray-cray from my boy Kanye. He said, all these celebrity N's and B's is P's. Y'all watch our brother rot and never say shit. And I'm like, wait a sec, what is going on? I'm like, okay, is this going to be fun? Maybe Kanye's about to do something fun. I mean, a lot of people, see, I don't really want to bring up too much of my family, because there's crappy A-loggers out there. I don't know if you guys know what those people are. Lily knows. And A-logs can be fun, don't get me wrong. I watch a ton of A-log. Josh from Kiwi Farms, he's not really a true A-log, because he's just like, everybody's an A-log. He's A-logs the world. But Kino Casino shot out, man, those two dudes, they've been doing this forever. And look, I don't know if you guys watch Kino Casino. I watch them almost every time I can, whenever they're on. And those boys are good. Those boys are real good. They're talented, man. But what was I saying? Yeah, so this lunatic Kanye goes on a tip. Well, first it starts with, he comes back and he's just standing there like, I forget how to do his face. I was trying to practice. He's like, just sitting there. Standing behind this girl. And he's wearing all black. The background's black. You can't barely see him. And then he brings this woman out with, nipples are facing the wrong way. And I don't care. I really don't care. I'm like, oh, I was saying, hold on, I'll get back to it. I just remember my dumbass. Just remember, but this dude comes up bringing his girlfriend or fiance. I don't know. Is he married to him? Is he married? Chat. If he's married, let me know. But I think he's just dating or whatever. But he's trying so desperately to make Kim Kardashian jealous. That's a fool's errand. That girl has no shame. You ain't making her jealous. She can have anybody she wants. And she can't have me, but you know what I mean. She can have just about anybody she wants. But he comes out to the Grammys and he's sitting there and he's like, yeah, look at my girl. And he's like, let me get out the way, girl. Go ahead, do your thing. And she's like, Truth is she kind of made me think something different, because when I first saw it, all I know is, because that girl was showing a booty hole way back before she met Kanye, and somebody else, showed me some pictures, and I'm like, oh yeah, she's a hoochie mama from way back in the day with that drama, but Truth is kind of right, like. And a bunch of other people say it too, but she's the one who showed it to me, like that opinion that she looks scared, like she's being forced to do this stuff, and it does kind of look like that. So I don't blame her or anybody. But when I first saw it, all I'm thinking of is this girl is like, just like Kim Kardashian, do what you want to my body sexually, do whatever you like to do, show my wonky nips. Let my little tiny butt crack, and let the whole world see my goodie package, as long as I can get some fame off of your crazy ass Kanye. So, but truth, I guarantee you there's some truth to it, because guess what? You put yourself, she wanted that fame from this crazy lunatic dude, Kanye, who is fun, by the way. He's fun for us. I wouldn't want to be Bianca, whatever her name is. Or I wouldn't want to be anybody. I wouldn't want to be in his entourage. I don't want to be the janitors mopping up after his Diddy parties, his Ye parties, whatever's going on. Because clearly, did I show you guys that? Yeah, his first one was Free Puff. Free Puff! What do you mean Free Puff? Free Puff. You better dunk Puff like a cereal in the water. Bye-bye. You going under, boy? Because anybody with a soul knows that you don't, it's all fun and games, but man, these are kids. You don't do this to kids. First of all, you don't do, graping to anybody. Even if you have a Bianca or some other type of girls that party and they are there to do their business and they want to bang, you still don't, have JD come in the room, yeah, let me holler at you, girl, tie her up and let me punch her once in the stomach. Like, get out of here, dude. You don't do that. I don't care if these girls are willing. They're already willing. You're already dishing it out for free. No need to be all abusive about it. I'm talking about adults. These are little kids. It's like, what are you doing? And Kanye, I was gonna say my boy, but this is what the topic really is. It's like, do we like Kanye anymore? Do we not like Kanye anymore? I'm still gonna like his music, because I was listening to that shit before I knew he was a lunatic, and the shit's bomb, and I just like it. It's not, I like all types of music, by the way. I'm even fucking rocking some of this country stuff. See, I like the old country back in the day. The new stuff's kind of like pop shit. Beyonce's country music is total shit. We all know that's not country. It's pop. It's what? Insult. Anyway, but yeah, so I just want to really quick go through some of this shit, and you tell me. I mean, if you guys probably already seen it, but he's like, the more drip with. I hate rappers. Man, I should have practiced. I got a pretty good Kanye impression, but I just can't think of it right now. I'm still a little nervous. I hate the way rappers dress. It's kind of gay. I mean, rapper. Why are you looking at the way they dress, bro? What's wrong with you? What is your deal, dog? And he didn't even say, first he said I hate rappers. Then he said I hate the way they dress. Why don't they dress with a little more pizzazz? And he's like, the more drip an end got. Wait, the more drip an end put on the broker, they look. The more drip an end put on the broker, they look. I speak like, I grew up broke in the street, and I'm grateful for it because it made me outgoing, and it made me. I wanted to get the fuck out of that environment, It made me strong, made me street smart, street wise, whatever you want to call it. But the truth is, anybody who's got half a brain wants to get the fuck out. You don't want to be poor no more. You don't want to be stuck in this rut. And it's sad when I go back and I see a lot of people still stuck in that shit. It's like, at least if somebody's, trying, like, I don't mean to shit on anybody because it's not easy. But for me, like, from 3, I wanted to be something, I don't know, like my name in the history books for something good. I don't know. I don't think it's narcissistic because, well, when I was a teenager, I was probably narcissistic. Let's be honest. I had an ego. But I don't really have that anymore at my advanced age. I'm old. No, I'm actually 29, for those wondering at home. 29. I'm an old man. Not 29. But anyway, if you think I am, I love you more than I already did before. Man, I wish I could see the chat. Bad Buddhas! My dog! I love every one of you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, please. You know how, y'all know how it go. Talk in the chat, have a good time. Wait, Lily. Scott sounds so white trying to read these tweets. I love you, Lily. You are awesome. I probably do. I don't know. I can't tell. I'm just having a good time. I'm here to have a good time. Wait till I get into the Karen Reed stuff. Like, not today. And different show. I gotta keep track of time because Dark Match Steve should be doing his show, I think, at 8. And Hips. Our boys over at Hips. We got Perry and Brandon at Hidden in Plain Sight. We gotta get out of here for them later on tonight. I don't know what time they go on tonight. Shit, I should have. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry to everybody. But you know what? I'm sorry if I didn't do this all perfect and proper. Sorry my times were a little off. Sorry I didn't have all my shit together. Sorry if I'm streaming over anybody who I truly care about. Like, just for a little bit, because I know 8 o'clock's kind of the cutoff. But I'm not sorry for doing this. I was nervous as shit, and I feel 1,000 times better at this point in the stream. Because we're having fun. We're having fun, guys. Because I am white as a fluffernutter sandwich in a bed sheet. In the clouds. I don't know. Fuck, I tried. So, Yay been saying some cray-cray. This mother chucker's like, I can say J as much as I want. Huh? As much as I want. I can say H as much as I... Huh? Matter of fact, I do say it when I want to is... This dude is out his rocker. My boy is crazy. Shout out to John Rocker. He's the motherfucker. When people make all that money with coins, with a coin, is that cash or concept? Huh? My dude, that's what he said. In my mind, every time I read it, he ends like that. But this crazy dude. Now, I wish I will get better. I promise you. Because I want to be able to put polls in the chat and all that fun stuff. Because I want to know. Let's do it like this. One's in the chat if Kanye is pretending to be crazy. 2 in the chat if Kanye's legitimately crazy. 3 in the chat if you don't think he's crazy at all. If you think it's just a normal, natural thing to be like, I love Hitler. Oh, man, I gotta be careful. I don't want to... Don't be clipping that. See, look at... He was like, H was so fresh. Huh? Call me Adolf Hitler. And your business still want to F. Huh? I don't know. I think it's just funny. Let me check out the chat. Oh, thank you, Lily. I love you. Thank you. 2, y'all think he's faking it. I kind of with you. I'm reading this stuff. Like, artists are definitely crazy. I myself, I have, a little darkness in there in my mind. Not even darkness. It's not even dark. When I was younger, there was some darkness, but I seen the light. We got a little craziness in them. When it comes down to it, all the stuff I was saying earlier, it sounds cheesy to say out loud. I don't know why, but for me it does. I'm an artist. It's the truth. Like, I always kind of was like, people like, I'm an artist. And for me, it was like, it wasn't practical. Like, oh, I'm going to paint. It's like, no. If you're like some physicist or some, rocket scientist or, famous actor or a politician that's kind of like, almost, nobody's going to get to Trump level legendariness, but, you're up. Those people go on to sell, like Hunter. You ain't making no Coke paintings and selling them to fake people for, 180 grand. That's who becomes, unfortunately, because there are so many, believe me, I'm not happy that that's the way it is. It's a damn shame because anybody who can make true, beautiful, like, artwork, drawing, painting, clay, whatever the heck it is. It sucks that you either have to be famous and then do it when you're older and people just want the famous thing that, or they just want the object that the famous person touched. Or, after they died, it's like, oh, look, Van Gogh's thing. And Van Gogh was great, but I'm sure at the time the dude was like, come on, somebody buy a painting already over here. And nobody's buying anything. Like, get out of here. And then, however many hundreds of years later, the dude's paintings are going for, $50 million. And it's like, that dude couldn't probably, put together 5 meals for the week. And here he is, it's just crazy. But I just feel awkward calling myself an artist. But the truth is, that's what I am. I love to create shit. And I want it to be put out there for people to see. Like, don't ban me, Elon. But, Elon, a bunch of these other people with the whole H1B discussion, he's like, freedom of speech is not freedom of reach. It's like, bro, what do you mean? Yes, it is. It's like, yeah, people shouldn't have the, people shouldn't be just given a platform. But at the same time, if people do have a platform, you shouldn't take it away and be like, oh, your free speech is now on the ground. And, you can't come to my platform party. It's like, dude, freedom of speech, if you yell in the woods, nobody hears it. If I have freedom of speech in the closet, nobody's hearing it. And that kind of comes full circle to what I was opening this whole thing with. It's like, I want my free speech, damn it. That's why I'm doing the shit. Let me see what the chat's all about. My dog. So, if we look at 2, it looks like 2. It looks like number 2 got it. Oh my god, I can't wait until I can figure out how to put these comments up here for people to see, because they are fire. All you guys are amazing. These are top tier commenters. I like to think of myself as the top tier commenter, but I'm not doing that right now. One of these days, soon, hopefully, I'll figure this crap out, and I'll be doing it too. All right, let's hurry up with Kanye, because I got 2 other topics I wanted to get to real quick. Just real quick, bro is crazy. Look at Travis Scott. I don't know if you guys know him that well. I ain't gonna lie. I don't really know who the hell he is. I think I bought his Happy Meal or whatever at McDonald's one year, but it was kind of shitty. It was like, huh? No. So Travis Scott unfollowed him. Dude was like, wah, huh? He was crying more, and that's about I'm God. This is the one I really want to get to. There's a bunch of other ones. You guys have seen him. He's like, I love H. I hate J's and W's. And this was like, I'm God. You ain't God, bro. So I don't care if you are really crazy, if you are faking being crazy, or if you're somehow sane. You're full of shit that you're God. You're not God, buddy. I'm sorry. You can't. I mean, you create great music. And I know I can create some great things myself. I know I made some great videos for Alex and shit. But I would not. Who in their? I was gonna say who in their right mind? Who with any fucking tiny shred of a fiber of a moral would say that? Like, this dude's nuts. I'm sorry. So let's go. Let's switch this party up and go over to, what did I have up ready? Where was it? Was it this one? I gotta be careful with this one because oh, it was Mo Ye. And he's like, Kanye West gone crazy again with posts like, I'm an N. Well, I'm an NA. I'm an NZ. I don't know what you say, because... Anyway, I just got on here, guys. I'm not getting kicked off right now. I'll be a little spicy someday, but not right now. I'm going to be I'm going to be myself. I'm just not going to say the damn words. That's all. I don't want to Melanie Mac my career. And anyway. Where was I? He's like, I love H now. What, bees? Dude's out his cray all day. Where is that one? There it is. And then you got these. Oh my God! Look at this disaster. Real quick, I know I'm gonna move on. But look at this. What? What are you doing, bro? Oh my goodness. Like, this dude's out of his mind. I'm sorry. He's crazy. I think he's fake crazy and real crazy at the same time. I don't know what the hell this dude's smoking, but he didn't smoke enough of it. That's all I'm saying. Shoot, where's my other one? There it is. Boop, beep, boop. Beep. There he is. Alright. Now, this isn't really something that... Oh, where is it? I had it. So, real quick, I was going to talk about... I don't know if you guys heard too much about it, but Michael Jordan's son's, like, lost his he went full... Well, I don't know if he went full Kanye, but he's leaning Kanye in the crazy department. So, oh man, I wrote it down. Jordan's son. How about that? I'm having so much fun, guys. I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. This is amazing. Uh-oh. Yeah, I gotta be careful with the site. Let's get out of this one. Sorry. Maybe I can find it on here. Who's still going at it here? Let's see. Right. I don't know how it looks. Damn, I got some lag. This little spot over here, like, says who I follow, who's live on X. I think iHypocrite's still on. I think Owen's still on, but I don't know. It's only 7:05. Yeah, I was gonna try and go till 8. I gotta be careful. See, this is what I mean. I have to be careful because if if somebody send me a private DM, like a personal thing, I can't show it to you. I promise I wouldn't. I promised that I wouldn't share. And if anybody wants to know anything, they can go tell each other. I was raised to keep my mouth shut. It's like, if you tell me something that's private, then it's private. Alright, I just saw a post. I had to throw a little something. Oh, here we go. So iHypocrite, it just restarted. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm on like a different page, but whatever. Man, oh, this is my boy. This is what I do. Somebody was like, "What? How do you use X? Like, you just like all my stuff." This is what I'll do. How much will it cost to repair this for you? Boop. And then, because I'm going to like it anyway, because that's my boy. I'm not going to say who it is. And then I'll be like, this building is not occupied. Oh, okay. See, I like it. Yes, I do. I like it first, and then I read it afterwards. It's just how it is. Oh, wait a second. Let's see something. Sorry, I'm getting a little distracted here, but we got time. We can play around. Just having fun. Let's see. What time are you boys going on tonight? It is Friday, right? Okay. Whew. Oh, my goodness. Let's see what time our boys is going live. My computer's probably on fire right now. It's not even loading. It's like, you're doing so much. It's just a laptop. It's like, oh, look it. Great minds think alike. Oh my God. I don't know if it was Perry or Brandon who did this, but look at everybody talking about that Yizzle. That Yeezy crazy Maisie. He's entering his final form, and it's amazing to watch. Oh my God. Anybody, all right, in the comments, do you guys know what time Hips is going on, Hidden in Plain Sight, Brandon and Perry? Because I don't want to step on this stuff. And it's an hour's already gone by. It really feels to me like I've been talking for like 15 minutes. So time can go fast. Like I don't want to go over too late. I can't check notifications with you guys on here. Sometimes it's a little spicy. Little spicy, amigo. What was I doing? I forget where I put it. I got it. Boop. Marcus Jordan. Alright, we're going to watch a little of this. I got to kind of go back and forth here. I suck at this right now. I suck at it. I'll get better. I will. I have to, right? I hope I have to. It's so much easier to just debate people. Uh-oh. I want Marcus Jordan. Has it been on this guy's face the whole time? I am an idiot. Oh, I'm a dumbass. Here he is. It's loud as shit. I am a dumbass. I'll figure it out one of these days. Come on. Man, it just sounds so loud to me. Yeah, we don't have to hear the cop driving. Wow, that's why. Come on. Come on. You can do it there, little feller. Come on. A little something, that's alright. These, the bugs. I'm working out the kinks. Kanye's gonna take that last comment the wrong way. It didn't mean anything like that. I didn't mean a damn thing. See, I was thinking, come on. What? Nobody wants to buy your game. Get out of here. Wow, surprised. They're offering me 1 month of YouTube Premium for free, huh? No thanks. Alright, this is too far. I want to get back to the beginning of it a little bit. I don't need to hear the cop driving, though. Whoa! Alright, let me start from here. I'm going to go back over here. I want to set this up nice and neatly. Come on. Oops. There we go. There we go. There we go. Alright. You guys don't care if I block. I'll try to go here. Yeah, that's good. Alright, let's do this, and then I'll wrap it a little bit more, and then we'll wrap it up. So, Marcus Jordan, people. Son of Michael Jordan. Damn! He is dug into those rocks. Woo! Damn. Oh my god, this dude is driving down the train tracks. Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god. This dude's an idiot. I just want to skip ahead a little bit because it's just a lot of that for a couple seconds. Like, get out. What do you mean, get out? Get out. There's a train? Yeah, there's a train coming. What? You mean a choo-choo train? Yeah, get the out of the car, dummy. It's crazy. Bro. Oh my god. You can see it. He's doing the... What? I'm good to go. No? I'm fine. I'm on the middle of a train track, stuck in the rocks, sir. What's wrong with you, officer? And he's way down the train track. It's not like, oopsie, I made a little goof up. That's a dumb mistake. But I'll give him the benefit of the doubt and say, oh, okay, yeah, you took a right. This dude, see where the green and red lights are way down there? The train signal lights? This dummy drove all the way down there. Did we? I don't know if we missed the part. I hope we didn't. He's like, my dad, Michael Jordan, so I can drive on the rocks on top of a train track. You know, like almost a quarter of a mile down a train track. That you ain't getting shit off. I don't even think you're getting a little hottie tomato over there off tonight, buddy. Oh, come on. Get to it. He's like, come on. To be fair to him, though, he's not being super rude, which is why I kind of like this video. Like, it's why one of the reasons why I picked it. I shouldn't talk over it, I'm sorry. It's like, he's not being rude, which is why I kind of picked it, because I don't want to get banned off of YouTube right away. I think it's kind of funny. Like, when I watched it, he's like, man, come on, what did I do? I mean, I only drove 700 yards into a train track on the rocks. We're about to see the part, and he's like, I mean, my dad's Michael Jordan, bro. It's like, I don't give a fuck. That's even worse. You just embarrassed your dad, who was kind of a drinker himself, but it's like, yeah, your dad was Michael Jordan. You ain't Michael Jordan. I didn't see you sky through the air dunking, motherfucker. You fired. Ready? Oh, shit, sorry. You pretty sure? And get the hell home. Damn. See, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, the truth. Come on, pause. He is respectful, though. And there's no part in this video where he turns into a raging lunatic. Like, you can tell he's thoroughly embarrassed. Dude's drinking. He's got hottie tamati with her. They're partying it up. Probably a little doing this, you know, whatever. It's his life. As long as you don't get into other people's lives and end up on the damn train track. If that's a passenger train, you're literally putting however many lives are on that train at risk. Sorry, bro. You fucked up. You done did fucked up, man. But I paused it especially just to make sure I said it again, because he's nice. Like, he's just drunk. He's not being a dick. Like, I don't, you know, I'd like for this to kind of, you know, not be such a painful process. Drinking and driving is fucked up. Don't get me wrong, but it's like, you know, it makes it, I want to see those people punished 10,000 times more when they're fucking assholes to the cops and being, you know, ridiculous. Like, I deserve to drive on these train tracks, motherfucker. Fuck you. It's like, all right, that's it. You done. You done. Who's up in there? Natalie McClendon. Hello. Oh, my God. I love you. Thank you. Alteric, my boy. Yo. Oh, my God. Yo, Johnny Z, my dude. What's good, bro? Holy crap. I didn't even check the thing in a minute. Yo. Oh, thank you guys so much. You know, I've been doing these for a while, just kind of like on my own. And it kind of feels cheesy, but I wanted to make sure I came out, you know, swinging. And, oh, like I said earlier, Alex Stein retweeted me saying I was going live tonight, and I'm like, oh, man, I can't back out of this now. I can't weasel out of it. Damn it, I wanted to weasel out. No, I didn't want to weasel out of it, but I wanted to, you know, I want to make sure I'm good, like, especially with all this, because if I just got to pop into somebody else's studio and they had all the lighting and shit, I'm telling you, if I could show you guys all the shit that I had to go through and to try and figure out the fucking, you know, like I said, I was going between OBS and StreamYard, and I'm like kind of getting good at StreamYard, and then I go to OBS, and then I'm sort of getting good at OBS, and then I go back to StreamYard, and then I second guess myself because I'm like, damn it, I know how to stream pretty damn good on OBS. All of it's easy. It's just, really, it truly is easy to figure out. But, you know, there's still nuance. It's like a video game. Like, you know, you ever pick up a video game? You're like, oh, this one's too fucking hard for me. I'm not even trying it. And then you're like, well, it's the only video game we got right now, Dad, so you better try it. Or whatever the fuck you're doing. And you're like, all right, let me try it. And then next thing you know, you're like, dude, I want to get into tournaments, motherfucker. I'm going to fuck people up. Like, I'm the best fucking Street Fighter player that's ever lived. And it's like, yeah, I know, like 4 months ago you were like, I don't know, there's too many buttons. Fucking buttons everywhere. It's like, well, that's why you gotta relax and you gotta learn how to play the fucking game a little bit. And then the next thing you know, you fucking want to fucking win tournaments against people. It's basically like that with this shit. And I'm like, but at the same time, it's like, you're a fucking producer on top of trying to be, fun and entertaining and insightful or witty or whatever the fuck I'm doing. And then on top of that, I gotta be a lighting crew and a fucking, oh my god, like there's wires all over the place. If you can only see what I got going on, it's fucking nuts. And it's like, I'm doing this, I guess sort of on the cheap. Like, this costs some money, but, like fucking Tim Pool's studio, this is probably like a chair's worth of the shit. But, I mean, the dude's been doing it for a while, and I want to get there one day. I want to be, where fucking Tim Pool is one day. But, I'm doing some fun. I'm not tricking myself and being like, I'm quitting my job? Fuck that, I'm streaming. No, I'm not quitting the job just yet. But one day I'd like to. I like to make this for shit. But we'll see. But, I'm just having fun with it. But yeah, I saw you on the chat. I'll hurry up with this one real quick. Where is it? I have one more thing. And then I had like 3 backup stories. Like, I've said it earlier, I'll say it again, like, I fucking love Alex. Another reason why I didn't stream right away, I was planning on streaming, because the Karen Reed stuff happened, like, right when Alex's show started. Like, prime time at Alex Stein, not Conspiracy Castle, obviously, but, and, I was lucky enough for Alex to, see a little talent in me. So, and it's just making me a mod. I get it. It's not like I'm, it's the biggest thing in the world. But for me, like, I got in because I said something funny, like shitting on White Darius. But it wasn't like, just, you're fucking tard, dude. Like, I said something fucking funny. And I had said funny things already when I was watching his shows. And he saw it and picked me. And I'm like, yes! And this piece of crap who used to be a mod in there, I'm not even say her name, it's like Voldemort. She doesn't deserve it. She's whatever. And I don't hate her personally, like, I don't think she's like, but she is a piece of shit, if that makes any fucking sense. I don't know, I guess I'm too soft. But, she was like, you shouldn't do that, you don't even know him. And he's like, I've seen his stuff. I still have the tape, I recorded it, because I'm like, shut up, you! Like, Alex picked me, shut the fuck up! I'm, like, trying to, like, not be rude. I'm trying to show him, like, my personality, because, I mean, I'm a good person, but that doesn't mean, don't take my kindness for weakness. I'm not a fucking bitch. So, I'm trying to play that balance, and this fucking idiot's, like, ruined it for me. And then finally trusted me enough, and then, months and months of seeing me, like, doing what that other idiot didn't do, and I'm posting, like, the fucking, links to ads or links for guests, shit, where can you find me? Oh, check me out on fucking Instagram. Here's my website. And I've modded for other people before, so I understand. I already kind of knew what to do. And by the way, I've done promotions like so many different times in my life. I used to rent out like clubs, whether they were big or small, Portuguese club, VFW, fucking Polish White Eagles, or big event places, whatever. And I'd rent them out, and I'd get bands together, and I'd get the bands all set up. And I'd have to hire. I'm in Massachusetts. Every state's different, but I'd have to hire like one cop for every 70 people, and usually the places could hold like anywhere from like 200 to 800 people, like on average, like a regular nightclub or small like private club that you're renting out, and I still had to rent bouncers. If it was over 21, I had to pay for uh, bartenders. I had to, and by the way, so what I would do is I had a 4-color press t-shirt thing. That's for anything, really. We made all types of shit. But I'd make a bunch of swag for people. So I'd actually make the design for these bands. A lot of them were small. Like, the biggest band I ever got to book was Dropkick Murphys, and they weren't known yet. So, but they fucked shit up. You could tell they were like, they had their shit crazy together. But I booked other, big bands, but then you got to pay them big money. So, I really liked the fact of promoting smaller bands, because I always wanted my band to get promoted. Every once in a while I get lifted up. I'll talk all about the shit, This is like my introductory show, but I'll talk more about this, as time goes on. I don't want to waste all my stories. No, I got a fucking zillion. But anyway, and I'd like throw different shows, and like I'd usually make a bunch of money, but sometimes I would, sometimes I'd lose. But I'd make different t-shirts, hats, sweaters, whatever the hell, bumper stickers for the bands. And they'd come in and like, bro, what do you do? Why are you selling our shit? Where'd you get this from? I'm like, well, each member of the band is getting a t-shirt and a bumper sticker, and you want to be paid, right? Nobody's paid you, blah, blah, blah. And that was only for people, I should reiterate, that was for like people who I never really worked with, or just signed the contract that I made them and never really looked at it, because it says right on there what it was. And I usually would talk to people beforehand, I'm like, to make up some of the money, and also to make the event look professional, you want a table back there. By the way, I have to hire, one of my best friends who works like a sister to me, Sabrina, she's in heaven, rest in peace. I'd hire her. She'd, be this little sexy t-shirt lady with the big boobs sticking out. And sorry, man, it hit me. And then I'd hire another giant friend of mine who would watch her back, so nobody would try to steal or hurt her or anything like that. And like I could go on and on. Like I've done so many promotions. Like I used to throw raves. I rented a 16,000 square foot commercial property. Sorry, and I had me and a couple of friends of mine, and we like built all the rooms, sheetrock, electric, you name it. Like was zapping us. I must have got electrocuted. I don't know how many times. 7, 8, 10, 12 times trying to split 220 volts into oh my god, idiots. We'd have somebody there with a stick to rip the thing out of our hand if we messed up. We're idiots. But guess what? We figured it out. But at long story short, and I had this huge place, and it had this massive, well, not massive, but compared to the way, 16,000 square feet is the size of a Walmart. And we had, probably like 18 pretty decent sized rooms. We put up soundproofing for all these bands. We were renting them out to all these bands. And, but we had a big, huge, like, club buried inside of the thing, which was great because it's an amphitheater. So, and we kind of designed it like that, but it was already kind of pre-designed for us. But then you have all these soundproof rooms around it. So we could jam and go absolutely berserk, and nobody outside would know. You couldn't walk down the street and feel the ground shaking or anything. It was perfect. And so we would throw, don't be mad at me, we'd throw like stripper night, we'd throw tattoo night, just all this, you can't do nothing about it no more, cops, because it was when tattooing was illegal here. And tough shit. Try to get me now, huh? Kanye now, what? No, but we did all shit, and I had to promote it, and I had to go to all these places. I used to make, I don't know, this is going to age me, but I used to, me and a couple of friends, but it was like my thing, and I would record prank calls, and I'd put them on tapes, and then eventually CDs, so I guess you could kind of figure out what era that was. And either between the tapes and the CDs, I'd go to different colleges all over the place. New York City, Rhode Island, a couple in Connecticut, all through Boston, even go up to New Hampshire a couple times. And we'd sell them to all the college students. This was before the Jerky Boys. It was like the Jerky Boys just kind of came out right after I was kind of a little exhausted of doing it. And it wasn't like I was making a fortune, but I just liked the fact that I made funny prank calls and put them out there in the world. And like I said, it's an artist. I know it sounds shitty and cheap. For me, it sounds shit. It's like, I'm an artist. Like, I don't know why. I shouldn't be like that. But for me, it's like, I just feel like a cheese ball. But it's true. I like to create shit, and I like to promote it and get it out there. So back to finishing my story, it's like, I've done so much promotion for myself or for other people. It's just my blood. I love it. So when Alex gave me the opportunity, I'm like, fuck yeah. I'm like, he didn't know I was going to go like fucking crazy, because the stuff that I do, like, I don't want to say it. Yeah, I'll tell you guys all privately, like, shit that I do, but the way that I try to get people into that chat and to watch Alex is like, some people probably wouldn't like it, but it's not like it's anything bad, but it's just like, oh, faux pas. Like, don't go into Benny Johnson's chat and sneakily talk about Alex. All right, I just gave kind of it away, and I'll just go anywhere, and it's like, I'm having legit conversation. It's not like I'm like, I'll go in where I'm going, I always talk about Alex, try to get people in there, because, god damn it, that dude is legitimately, he should have 30 to 50 to 80,000 live viewers, and you guys all know that. Like, he's, man, one of the things, I don't know if I have it on here. I feel like if I change this thing, I'm going to get distracted, which I will. But I don't know if you guys remember it. He had on, what's his name? Alex Stein had Alex B from Fish Tank on. And while he's doing this interview with him the other day, Alex is waiting online on the phone to do a live town hall counselor meeting, right? They're talking about all the stuff, and you would think your mind's scattered everywhere, and you're trying to have an interview with some dude who's kind of in a different sector of the internet world or whatever. All of a sudden, it's Alex's turn. They get to Alex, and Alex, from the top of his dome, it's like poetry. It's like a freestyle rapper just off the top of his head, not stuttering, didn't repeat lines like this. It's amazing. So I know I keep on ball washing, but I don't give a fuck. I love Alex Stein. I love him so much, man. He's so fucking crazy talented, and if whatever I can do to fucking push him up and get him up there to the fucking heights that he should be at, I'm doing it. I don't give a fuck. But why the fuck is I talking about this? Oh, I'm all over the goddamn place. She'll agree. Oh, hell yeah. I know. I don't know where Morgan is. I texted her earlier, but she's got some shit going on. But, I'll she said if I can't get in there, I'll watch it later. So, but she's got some shit. She's got some shit. Here's the thing. Speaking of this, I'll just get to this now, because, the biggest reason in the last at least 2-3 months why I haven't streamed, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of helps me be a little bit, I guess, lazy or procrastinate is the true thing. It helps me procrastinate that I can't figure out what days or hours to stream at. So I was planning on doing it right after Alex, but then Dark Match Steve, I don't know where the fuck you at either, my dog. Morgan! Yes, I love you! She's here! I'm sorry, it's lagging, so I don't know when the heck, I don't know. But real quick, our boy, Dark Match Steve, he's streaming, and he started doing it, literally, right after Alex at 8 o'clock. And I'm like, shit! I don't want to step on his toes. He beat me to it fair and square. And plus, he's been doing streaming for a while, and, he's good at it, and that's my boy. I'm just not going to step on his fucking toes. Just like I'm not going to step on hips on Perry and Brandon's show, Hidden in Plain Sight. So I'm like, I don't know when the hell to go. I don't know when to stream. But I think, and then here's the thing, and then Alex is been doing like mini pre-interviews, pre-show interviews, and I'm like, shit. What? So I'm gonna try and go at least an hour, maybe two. It depends if I can. Once I start getting this process a little bit more tightened up, but I'm gonna go before Alex. I'm gonna do like a pre-show, like he used to do with what's her shitbag name? She has not been named. I'm so beautiful. Anyway, I'm gonna try and do a pre-show. I haven't asked Alex. I really should, but the thing is, it's not like I can't stop. I love Alex. At the Chat Rat meetup last year, I said to Alex, I was like, I want to go stream so bad, but I'm like, now it's going to look like I'm just trying to ride your coattails. And, you know, and he goes, ride them! I fucking lost it. I was cracking up laughing. I was in shock. I'm like, no. Because for me, like, I would never want somebody to think I'm using them. And I wouldn't want to use somebody like that. It sucks. I don't know. It's just probably the way I was raised. I don't know. It's just how I am. And he's like, dude, you have an opportunity. He's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? He's like, use my name all you want. I was like, get the fuck out of here. I'm like, are you sure? And that was all the way that. And back then, and I just didn't want him to do it. And here I am tonight. I promised myself I was just gonna give him a bunch of love and then let it go. But you guys know, but I don't want the fucking shitbag A-logs, you know, with the pink lighting and the woman hair to be like, oh, I told you he's gonna fucking use him. It's like, fuck you, dude. Like, I don't have any of his logos. I'm not even, like, prepared. Like, I'm still fucking stumbling on my own feet. That other A-log's been doing this for 30 years. That motherfucker still ain't got his shit straight. So, fuck off, motherfucker. Morgan knows who I'm talking about. He's talented, too. He's a little cunt, so whatever. But, yeah, so, can I say that? I'm like terrified to say shit on YouTube. Like, I don't want to get the shit, you know, shit can. I don't want my channel to be gone, but which sucks. I shouldn't have that. Like, come on, motherfucker. But anyway, yeah. So I'm still trying to figure out. I want to go 3 days a week, at least 3 days a week. I'm trying to give myself, you know, a schedule. But like I said, that's my biggest hurdle. I am definitely never going to stream at the same time Alex is. I don't give a shit. I won't do it. And I don't want to cut into Dark Match Steve's time. I'm not going to cut into Bubba in the morning. I'm not cutting into our boys in Hidden in Plain Sight. Another thing, Steven Cambion, you know, it's not like we're besties, but I've gotten to be, you know, a little bit buddies with him. I don't want to fucking step on his toes either. I'm like, so I'm going to try and slip in from either 5 to 6 or 6 to 7 right before Alex to kind of do a pre-show. It's not really a pre-show, but right after my show, I want everybody to get the fuck over to Alex's show, you know? So that's that. So I don't know which days, but I promise you I'm going to figure it out. This has been awesome. This has been fucking so awesome. You guys don't know. I've been so nervous for days. And then Maddie P, you still in here? Maddie, I love you, Maddie P. Dude, Maddie P has been pushing me to do this so much more, and I fucking love you for it, dude. Because, like I said, I could procrastinate forever. I have a million excuses. It's just human nature. And but I'm glad I'm doing it. It feels so good. I feel like, you know, weight's been lifted off me, and now I can just do this shit. I had a bunch of other stuff, but what time is it? Yeah, it's getting close to that time. I got a bunch of little silly stories, but really, this whole thing's just been about me coming out to the world. I'm coming out. And, you know, I'm here, I'm doing my shit. And it's a little bit basically about who I am. You guys will get to know a little bit more as time goes on. But yeah, I should probably wrap it up. So, the more I learn, the better I'm going to get. It's only going to get better from here. I thank every single one of you guys for being here. I love you all. I really, truly, from the bottom of my heart, I love you guys. It's like a big family we got going on, a big circle of big group of friends, circle of friends, and man, I love every one of you guys. One thing real quick before I go, I don't know how it's gonna happen. I've been trying to figure out if I should kind of throw it myself, but I don't want to do that. Just because I'd rather other people, like fucking Jimmy and Brandon should be, JVT and Brandon should be doing this shit. But with the chat rap meetup needs to happen. Austin would probably be the right place to do it, if I'm being honest. I'd like to say Vegas or Dallas or Tampa, wherever the fuck we go. But Austin has an infrastructure with other clubs there. And I just would, and that the karaoke joint down the street was so much fucking fun. It's just kind of built for us, but I don't know. All I know is I miss the fuck out of you guys. I really do. Every time I think about it, I'm like the second I got to Austin last year, I was like, this has to happen every year. By the time I'm literally in the plane leaving, like, no, I don't want to go. I'm on the fucking airplane. Will let me go back? Dead serious, though. The second I'm literally in the plane flying away, I'm like, this has to be a fucking yearly thing. Every fucking year. I'd rather do it 500 times a year. I mean, I guess 365 times a year. I literally would love to do it every day. But no matter what, or at least, 10 times a year and see all you guys, fuck that. We have to at least do one a year. So, and I know Alex has been talking about the Chat Rat Cruise. I'm not really super opposed to it, but I just think the logistics of the whole thing are really, it's like a pain in the ass to do. But the price is pretty good. But I don't know. That's another thing we'll have to figure out. But I really loved how, the experience Morgan and Matthew and a bunch of us had. Ronnie, Abe, everybody who came, the experience we had should be the experience that everybody gets to have. And even though we're going to be veterans to it, it's still, I don't care. It was so fucking awesome, and I just want it to be basically kind of that. I think it should be that setup. But I don't care if it happens on the cruise, whatever. I fucking love you all to death. I miss you guys. And plus, I want to see Natalie there. Who else is up in here? Alteric, we need him there. Bad Boot, I can't believe I forgot about Bad Boot. I love you, Bad Boot. Here's the thing, too. I don't know, Bad Boot, if, you really want to saying your first name, because when me and Morgan talk about you all the time, we just call you by your real name. So that's kind of I'm like, and other people. Bad Boy, I fucking love you to death, dude. You're one of the coolest dudes ever. Alright, so that's it. What do we got? Yeah, I'm 15 minutes early. It's alright, because I'm gonna end it on a high. I love you guys. I'm gonna go. What time? Damn it. I think I know your name's David. My name's David. It's all good. Every time me and Morgan talk about you, it's always good because we love the hell out of you. But we'll be like, talking to David. David doesn't mind the Chat Rat Cruise. So that's just how we call you anyway. But I love the hell out of you, bro. Thank you, dude, Matthew. I love you. Thank you so much. I know I was hoping my cats would come up here so I could show you my cats. That's copying Alex, but that's all right. That's a good way to copy it. I'm gonna go definitely at least because Alex is scheduled on Sunday and Monday. He's got a ton of shit to do. He's a fucking pimp on a blimp. Dude's working all the time. It's kind of a little sporadic. Sometimes he streams on Sunday and Monday. Sometimes one or the other. Sometimes not at all. But he's always there Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I'm gonna keep that schedule, and I'm gonna go at least 5 or 6 p.m. or an hour or two before. I'll let you guys know. But thank you so much for being here. Thank you. That's what I'm going to do, by the way, real quick. I can't just leave it like that. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, either 5 or 6 I'll start. I'll let you guys know once I get this schedule of everything. Thank you for being here. This is Scott Starboard for the Scott Starboard Show. I love every single last one of you, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace! And I should be able to be like, boom, and it's gone. And I'll pretend like I'm not touching the laptop, trying to find the thing. So, what was it? So I could be like this. I love y'all! I love y'all! Later! Did it work? I'll figure it out.